I'm Casey. Welcome to Epilepsy Thursdays. This entire month of June, I have been talking to the parents whose kids have been diagnosed with epilepsy. So, my first suggestion to the parents was read up as much as possible, research, talk to the doctors, don't be hesitant to ask the doctors innumerable questions, sit your child down. Talk to them, share with them what the doctor has told you. Also, understand and listen to what your child has to tell you regarding what they are going through, because you need to know what is happening into the person's head and not only the clinical approach. Of course, clinical approach is of utmost importance, but you also need to know what exactly is that person who is experiencing those things actually feeling. You have to be their confidant, their secret keeper, their friend who they can share everything with. Okay, there are times when they are not going to come up to you, but go to their friend who is age appropriate, who's not a parent. But at the same time, you have to give them that confidence that whatever happens in their lives, at the end of the day, they will come to you and share it with you. So today is the most important tip, the most important note that I'm going to share with you, and that is making your child independent. Yes, if the child is an infant, regardless, they are dependent on you. Infants are dependent on their parents. If the child is about 6, 8, they are going to be dependent on you. If they are 10 and above, you have to make them independent. In making them independent, how do you do that? Like any other normal child, make them travel alone. Yes, of course, in today's age, every parent hovers over the child thinking that something wrong will happen. Yes, there are chances. Terrorism when we were kids was only a word, but now it's a part and parcel of our lives, right? Things are changing, things will keep changing, but you have to make them self-reliant and independent. So, as a child, my parents never treated me any different from how they treated my sibling. We were sent alone to school. We were not dropped or picked up from school. I started working at the age of 16, so I was traveling on my own. Nobody, delivered and picked me up from my workplace. And yes, you have to make them self-reliant in case, because you cannot fend for them. You cannot provide for them their entire lives. The truth is, you're going to die someday. The truth is, they are going to die someday. They have to fend for themselves. You cannot stay with them their entire lives. They have to grow up. They have to find a mate. They have to get married. They have to reproduce. And you have to understand this, that for them to lead a normal life, they have to be independent. Of course, as a parent, you will think, you will worry about them, you will be nervous at first, but you have to be strong to make them stronger. Yes, of course, you will think, what happens if they get a seizure at a party, at a get-together, when they're outside? Of course, that is going to happen. Yes, I will not lie and tell you that might not happen, they will be strong and blah, 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 blah. No. Of course, that is going to happen. Me, I have had a seizure when I was at the movies, at a play, while out partying, drinking with my friends, in a bus, a train, on a plane. Yes, I have had a seizure there as well. On a boat, you name it, I've had a seizure every single time. I, as an actor, I've had a seizure backstage. But I had to get up and be on stage and perform. For me to be that strong, the audience didn't even realize that I have had a seizure backstage. But for me to be that strong, my parents trained me from an early age. to be that strong, to take care of myself. Epilepsy is more than seizures, but seizures are the result, are the thing that the world sees. What is happening in the head is more than the seizure, but that is the only thing that the world sees, and the world gets scared of it. Yes, every single time that I have had a seizure around a new person, that person has been scared. So what do? You train your child, you tell your child that wherever they are, tell that person that I have epilepsy. When at school, talk to the teachers, the principal, they need to know that your child has epilepsy. In college, tell your teachers, tell your principal that I have epilepsy. Inform the people. If you're staying over at a friend's place, the friend and the friend's parents need to know what exactly you go through. Well, not in detail. No, you don't need to sit them down, have a lecture, but you can definitely tell them what to do in case your child gets a seizure. In case you yourself get a seizure, you need to tell that. You need to inform people. So, since thankfully I always tell people around me what to do, I can be taken care of by strangers as well. And since I am so self-reliant already, that I can take care of myself. But as I said, you need to be their confidant. You need to be the secret keeper so as to they can come back home. Start training them earlier. Of course, teenage is a year where there is a possibility of going to the dark side. Yes, it's an influential age, but you have to loosen that thread. You have to loosen that noose, because what happens is, of course, they are going to party. Yes, one shouldn't be drinking alcohol, one shouldn't be consuming alcohol, one shouldn't be smoking, one shouldn't be doing anything illegal according to our government, but we all do that. We are in that phase, we all do that. So you need to make sure, you need to sit your child down, tell them, yes, I know you might go out drinking, you might smoke, you might do certain things, but what if a seizure happens during that time? You have to take care of yourself. I'm not going to be there for your entire life. It's okay to get a seizure in public. It is absolutely okay to get a seizure in public. You have to be the pillar of strength. So yes, July is coming up, and I'll be coming up with new things in July. Till then, please do comment below because I need to know what you think of my videos so as to I can share your stories. I can share more of my experiences. I can suggest few things, take few notes as I'm giving them out to you as well. I would like to know what you think of the world from a person who's experiencing epilepsy. So write to me. I read each and every comment. There are hardly any as of now, but I would like to know what you go through. So do like, subscribe, share, and comment. And till then, let's stay fit. It's a war that we all fight each and every single day. Keep fighting, my fellow warriors. Let's kick epilepsy's butt. And stay happy, stay golden. Mwah. Oh yeah, PS. I almost forgot. Epilepsy is just a disability like any other disability, but unlike other disabilities where there are foundations and NGOs that help that person be self-reliant, there is none for epilepsy. So be their foundation. Adios.